This is a video introduction to Script Magician's drawing command, or what I call SMD. And before we get started, for SMD to work effectively or for you instead of against you, it's best to use the same, in this case, blank drawing. Have the same blank drawing open, and I have one called Script Magician Demo Drawing Folder, drawing file. And as I go over the SMD, I'll explain why this is important. SMD can be accessed from the add-ins ribbon under the Script Magician palette or the Script Magician toolbar with this pencil-looking SMD symbol. And the SMD custom dialog box opens up with the following components. The left side, there are two windows. The top window shows the current default script file contents. The bottom window shows the list of drawings that you can add and or remove that you will then assign the script file to, either default script file or a different unique script file to that will execute the commands into the drawing. The right side are basically all the commands that relates to, for example, the SCR functions relates to the script file on the top. The DWG functions will relate to the window below here where all the drawings will be gathered. And then the LST functions basically involves the assignment of the drawings to the script file. Basically, that information is all stored and can be reloaded in a LST file. And then down below here are additional commands. To start off, notice that the LST file, which will basically save the current script file, the default script file assignments to drawing folders as drawing files are added, are all currently being saved in this file in the basically the same location where I have the Script Magician demo drawing opened, which is again another reason it's important to always start off with the same drawing file for SMD. And then the first step is to always assign a default script file. And again, all the script related command functions are on the top right column. So I'm going to click the default button. And here again is another advantage of having this same drawing file open, because this list of script files that are already collected from in this case, anywhere in the network or local drive is saved in another file under My Documents in the at the Office and Script Magician folder, and this LST file that again starts off with Script Magician Demo Drawing file name. This way, whenever you have this drawing file open and you go into this default or assign default windows, library collection, it will show all the scripts that you added previously and for you to select from, as well as you add more. So I'm going to go ahead and use this called dwg to dwf.scr as the default script file assignment. And to give you an idea, again, a set of commands are on the right-hand side with these buttons, and give you an idea of what's in that file. Basically, this is generated automatically from the Script Magician plot command. And basically, this will list a number of commands that will, in this case, run the plot command, detail, using the DWF eplot.pc3 printer with that printer size selected, landscape mode, and plot scale 101. Using the monochrome CTB pen assignment, and ending with basically the file name with the path, the drawing name, the dash as a separator, and the current layout tab as part of the name, ending with .dwf. All right, so that is going to be my default script file. Click OK. And again, the top window shows what the contents are in that default script file. And again, you go back and edit by clicking the Edit Default button. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some drawings. And click Add button. And here I'm going to purposely add the drawing I have open, which is under the Script Magician demo tutorial folder called Script Magician demo drawing. I'm going to add that file, and I'll show you why I want to do that in a little bit. Go up one folder. So this size the folders, this size the files, and then what you collect is down here in this bottom window. I'm going to go up one folder and I see more drawings. And these are, again, sample drawings from AutoCAD that I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and select, these drawing files here. So, using the control key, I could select, deselect from the list here, and then I could click the add files there, or I could even add the entire directory. But I'm going to go ahead and select add files. So notice that right away, these drawings, like the previous one, has been added into the collection window below. And here I could click the sort button. Again, these buttons here relate to what goes on this window. I could sort it alphabetically, ascending or descending order by just toggling back and forth. I could also, in this case, select, well, I really don't want S-02 or these two over here. I'm going to remove these. So I could have the option of removing uh, drawings I've collected in here as well. And I say, okay, now I'm done. And I like these four drawings to run to be used to run and assign to the default script file, which creates the DWF. Click OK, and voila, this window down here will now show these four drawings assigned to the default script file to create, in this case, the DWF file. I go, well, I really don't want to create DWF for all of them. I want to create, run a different script file. In this case, a script file that runs PDFs, so which I have that also prepared under the assign button, which will bring up again the library collection of script files I have saved. Again, using the same Script Magician demo drawing with that open, I'm able to immediately access that saved library without having to create a new library of script file. So I'm going to select the drawing to PDF script file. And again, you want to look at it. The only difference, still generated by a Script Magician plot command. The only difference really is that instead of the device being the DWF, it's now the device going to be drawing to a PDF.PC3. Everything else is the same. The paper size, landscape mode, and monochrome.ctb. And again, it's going to be saved using the drawing path, the file name separated by a hyphen or dash, the current layout name, and then ending with .pdf. All right, so that's what I want to do with those two drawings now assigned to this script file for creating a PDF instead of a DWF. So now before I begin, it's always a good idea. I'm going to go clear all. Again, I could sort here too, and again, toggle up, ascending and descending order. I could clear all, so I don't have nothing selected. It's always good to run a check. And what this check button does, that in case that someone, since the time these files have been collected and someone deleted the file, renamed the file, no longer there, or have the file open, at the time I click the check button, this is when it actually goes through each drawing to find out if they're still there and if they can be opened for processing. So check. So begins check collection. Okay, now we found some errors. Error found, and it highlights which file contains the error. Obviously, like I said, I purposely selected them to show you because I have this drawing already open. It's not going to like that. So it's telling me that is the problem. And I open a log file, and sure enough, it's already open. It's read-only. It cannot be processed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove. So again, with these button commands on the right side, controlling what's in the side of drawing selection processing window, I could now remove that drawing file. Again, I click check again. Okay, no problem. So everything is clear, ready to go. And the bottom again here, this LST function, these buttons, allows me to load other list files, LST files that contain a different set of instructions, different set of default script file, a different set of drawings that are saved previously. For now, I'm not loading anything. It's going to automatically, with this checkbox done, automatically save this information, the drawings collected, the assignments of the script file, what is the default script file into this single location, which is the same location where this drawing is being saved. All right, so now I'm ready to go. These are command functions at the lower, very bottom here. Ready to go. If I click the close button, it's not going to do anything, but I want to really start the process. So again, this is a little alert message. This is going to start opening every single drawing and processing the script file that's are assigned, whether it's the default script file, or which is creates DWS, or the unique specific script file, which creates PDFs. Like, okay, so right away you see the drawing open, and it creates either DWF or PDF depending on the script file that's assigned. There should be a total of 3 drawings that open. And here's the PDF that's created. And here's one of the DWFs. It's in the process of opening the second DWF. So they're both there. All these the DWFs has been created. I'm gonna go and close them, as well as close the PDF. And then notice that this alert window letting me know that everything processed successfully. Click OK. So now I'm going to be returned back to the blank drawing of called Script Magician demo drawing that I had initially opened. Like, it's important to have that same drawing open to run the SMD command, so all the information saved in the script library collection as well as the LST list library collection can be accessed again. So I'm going to run the SMD again. And before I do anything, I got to make sure that the PDF and DWFs I created earlier is no longer being viewed, because I closed them purposely. If they're still being viewed or accessed, opened, I won't be able to run the same thing over again. Basically, the program will crash, so we don't want that to happen. So this check button does not help in that case, because it does not know what you're checking for. It only checks drawings. All right, this go around. The only change I want to make is to under the command function called use core console. And basically use core console, use the AutoCAD core console execution file, which does not require the drawing to be open in the graphics window. So that makes the processing a lot faster. So it opens it in a kind of like a DOS black box, and it processes the script file. Now, some of the commands cannot be processed. Some list functions may not process properly, but I know that these drawing to PDF as well as the default drawing to DWF script file do not contain commands that are not supported in the AutoCAD Core Console. So now this time when I start, notice the difference. Like, okay, these black boxes appear, 3 of them, opening each drawing and done without actually opening the files at all in the graphics window. Now, how do you know that they've completed? Well, I'm going to go back into the drawing window where these files should have been created. Okay, and then this is the location where these drawings are. I'm going to refresh the window, and there they are. So the PDFs, again here, get a little preview. The 2 DWFs are in this location. So they properly created without actually having to even open the drawing because of the AutoCAD Core Console feature. So this particular command will allow you to then have that option to select Core Console as a way of processing instead of having to process it by opening inside the AutoCAD graphics window. Okay, notice that that's how the DWFs looks like. Just like before, the PDFs as well, just to give you an idea of how that looks like there. Okay, so that concludes the SMD video introduction.